Alright, alright! AI, the Somnium Files 2, Nirvana Initiation? Initiative? Something like that. Oh, I can't wait, I can't wait. And I have to throw my friend out of my game library again. Feeling bad, kind of, maybe. Not really. He should get his own games. Right, it's so weird to already be back here. Didn't think the medium would be so short. Then again, the last stream was a bit longer, smidgen longer. So I could have done that over another stream, but hey. Oh, sorry. Incoherent thoughts. I should switch to the live section so you can see what's going on. Okay. Woo. Still a similar design to the first one. But yeah, welcome to the second game in the Somnium Files games. I'm just here since I want to know what happened to Mizuki in between these two games and why Aiba switched hosts. Come on. Play in English. Nihongo de... No. Let's just say no. Plain English is fine for me. Watch the system lunch brain. Sinker. Calm down. Oh, right. I didn't really look into it, but apparently this game is about a murderer that leaves his only one half of his victim's body. Okay, with this text language, this cannot be changed later. Yeah, that's fine. Choose the difficulty. There is difficulty. Ah, Q to ease. Okay. Yes, standard is fine. This is the recommended difficulty. Yeah, okay. If I have to repeat some, it's fine. Yeah, that's fine. This can be changed. Okay. I'm already confused that I get the option to choose. This game features autosave. Yeah, that's all right. Product names and locations are coincidental. Ooh, who would have guessed? A Strange Tale. Converge Chapter 0. Oh, so they don't show kanji this time? What is going on?
Where am I?
Ryuki. Are you supposed to be Date? Why did you change names again? And voices as well. Or are you not Date?
You okay, Ryuki?
In the post I thought this was Date.
Alright, let's keep going. Next question. In Indian mythology, what is the name of the half-god, half-beast spirits that imbibe sense and are known for their musical ability?
And I should know that. Why? Yes, please. Inspecting people and objects will progress the story. You can't freely move the cursor and camera. First, look around and set the cursor on an object that interests you. Okay, that's fine. Hey, Erika! How are you doing? Oh, that we already got through that, I guess. What am I doing here?
Just press the button already.
But I don't know the
See
answer.
that button on the table, right?
Push it and you get to answer the question.
Yeah, but I don't know the answer. Where am I?
You're joking, right? What are you talking about?
What's the
In
question?
Indian mythology, what is the name of the half-god, half-beast spirits that imbibe sense and are known for their musical ability?
If you know the answer, spit it out.
How am I supposed to know the answer? I wanted it. Okay. I guess I have
That's
to.
the answer button for the quiz. Why don't you press it?
Tama, you mean this button?
Yeah. You'd better hurry, or the other teams are gonna answer before you.
There we go. Team Popo was the quickest. And your answer is...
My answer is what? How am I supposed to know? Place a curse in the... Yeah, I know that. The only Indian sounding is Gandharva. Gandharva? I have no idea. I'm probably butchering that, but Setter, it's Greek, Centaurs, Greek, Date is something else, and yeah, that's the only Indian sounding.
That is correct. The answer is Gandharva. Team Popo gets 10 points for the correct answer.
Good job, Ryuki. Keep it up.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's keep going then, shall we? Next question. Are you familiar with the new Cyclops serial killings?
Yes.
What?
No, not you, Mr. Ryuki.
This question is for that person on the other side.
Okay. Yes.
Who was that?
Why are you asking about that?
Now, your answer, please.
This
This
show.
is the face-to-face special, a 6-hour quiz show live stream marathon.
Wow,
Have you
6 hours?
Forgotten?
Okay.
The question is whether or not you're familiar with the new Cyclops serial killings. Easy, right?
Am I supposed to look at my button and answer?
Oh, and Team Popo presses the button. You must be ready to answer. But before you do, I want you to take this question very seriously. The
Yeah.
new Cyclops serial killings. The incident in which many victims got their eye gouged out and murdered. Are you or are you not familiar with it?
I literally played through that story a few days ago.
Dig into the details of that incident in the coming 6 days.
Am I...
We're asking if we can give you spoilers for the first game.
well, yeah, sure, fine.
Don't worry. Even if you don't know anything about it, it won't affect how you progress through this game.
These voices are...
Serial killings and what you're about to experience, they have nothing to do with each other. Promise.
Sure.
So please, just tell me honestly. Are you familiar with the new Cyclops serial killings?
If you would let me answer, I could give you the answer that I've played through that and I remember everything and I don't mind spoilers since it's not a spoiler if you have played it. Thank you. I
Are
am...
you sure? Don't be lying now. Let's give you a simple test just to make sure. The one who resolved the new Cyclops serial killings was Kaname Date of ABIS. On the final day of that investigation, someone was shot in the leg by the culprit. Who was that someone? No need to give me their last name, first name only, please.
Who was... What? What? Are you kidding me? I am supposed to remember the name. Oh god. Nonomiya? No. What was he called? Miki, are you sure? Let me Google it real quick. No, it wasn't Mizuki. Pretty sure it wasn't Mizuki. Yeah, shut up. Let me see the answer. Hello, Reddit, I hate you. I literally hate you. Could you let me see the fucking answer? Okay, Mizuki or Saito. Was she really? I can't remember. Okay, apparently it is Mizuki. I literally can't remember. Oh no, you're giving me the English RT.
Oh, not bad. You're correct. But you could have just gotten lucky. How about we go for one more round?
Well, I was half asleep through most of the last two streams, so everything could have happened without me noticing.
Who is the true culprit of the new Cyclops serial killings? Answer with just the first name again, please. Let's have it.
Are you talking about Saito? Kaname Saito? No, not Kaname. So Saito? Yeah, I definitely. I hope. I hope my answer is correct. Saito, yeah. Good. Saito Sejima. And the other one is Sosejima.
Wonderful. That's another right answer. Sorry for doubting you. You really do know about the new Cyclops killings. Oh, did you hear that sound? That means the next question will be the last. Are you ready? A precognitive dream.
Well, it is easy enough for me since I am learning Japanese. Reminds me I still have to do my Duolingo lesson. But and the Japanese spelling is similar to the way I would say it in German. So it is easy enough for me to figure out how they write their names. At least in Romanji. But yeah, I could see how you would have troubles.
It's a dream that lets you see the future. But these precognitive dreams, are they really, truly?
Oh, Jackson, did you have to fart? Really? Was that necessary? Oh. What's going on? Guess he's dead.
It can't be.
Are we in the Somnium? Apparently not. Bye bye, boys. May you rest in peace. Why can I move my cursor? This is irritating me somehow. Okay, let's hide it. Mizuki! My voice. New hairstyle, I like it.
Be careful, Mizuki. I've detected a biological response. 3 o'clock, distance of 315 feet, in the middle row of seats.
Aiba, you look funny. What? Okay, during the story, with the power of Aiba, you can gain special visual information. Right now, you can use zoom plus night vision mode function. Select zoom. Never mind. Icon to inspect the enemy in the audience seat. Okay. Before that, let me actually... Yeah, don't care. I literally don't care. This game has autosave, I know. Thank you. I just want this game on full screen so I can see stuff. I am a blind person. No. Aiba's room. Options. Why is there no... Why is there no setting to set this to full screen? Your accessibility sucks. Cute. Is there more? Oh, that's just difficulty, okay. Sad. Okay. Am I supposed to find them?
Aiba, zoom in. Night vision mode.
Roger that.
Is that the person I'm looking for?
I don't see anyone. Use the X-ray next.
Understood.
Found
Yay!
you. Who is that?
Identity unknown. Judging from their figure, they appear to be female.
Ah, so she's jealous, huh? I bet that's it. Why else would another girl target me?
You can't think of any other reason?
Well, sure, but I'm really cute, you know? That's why other girls don't like me much.
I'm fairly certain that has more to do with your personality.
What happened to my sweet, sassy Mizuki? Insecure, I might add.
Mizuki, load Evolver with a stun grenade round. You should be able to knock your opponent unconscious by detonating it near them.
Got it. Okay, it's ready.
I will display the aiming medical. Take aim and pull the trigger.
On it.
Oh, thank goodness I don't have to keep it in the...
What's with this girl?
Did we... what?
Where did she go now?
Detecting the target's footsteps. They seem to be heading toward the stadium exit.
Ugh, can't let them get away.
Mizuki, wait. Even you won't be able to catch up to them. More importantly...
Do we have a date with Date? Come on. There is something here. Yeah.
There's something there.
Yes.
A half person. It still irritates me that I get to see the cursor the entire time. Okay.
That's...
You recognize him?
No?
Yeah, I'm sure of it. I'll never forget. It's...
It's... Yes, continue.
the
Tell
left
me.
half of his body.
Did you see the right
His
side?
name is Jin Furue. I remember it clearly. 6 years ago. At Studio Devita. The... right half of his body.
Oh, okay. Six years ago. Dun dun dun.
Ryuki, what's wrong? Pull yourself together.
Boss, where am I?
Don't tell me you were sleeping. Who falls asleep in the middle of a live stream?
He is supposed to be Dante, no? Ex-Dante, but didn't...
Mr. Ryuki, you're working under Boss, right? Boss, have you been giving him vacation time?
She's probably working him to the bone on his off hours, too.
I resent that. That is not true. I just happen to scrape the stratum corneum off my heels every once in a while.
Very funny.
Are you sure you're all right?
Oh, yeah.
All right, now that Mr. Ryuki is away, let's get back to it, shall we? Here we go. Next question. Which Taoist symbol, shaped like interlocking black and white commas, represents the origin of all things?
What?
What the? A blackout?
What are you standing around for? Get the lights.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Afraid to free? What? I was about to say, shouldn't she be used to dead bodies, but I guess in the true ending she didn't get to see any. Except for the exploding head of Saito, formerly known as Date.
Would you like to check the corpse with X-ray mode?
Yeah. It's unlikely, but maybe the right half of the body is buried in the ground.
You could simply flip the body over.
No way. I don't want to see that cut. Especially not down there.
In that case, how's this?
Thanks. I see now. That body is definitely just the left half.
Alright. Well, I can go back and scan it, but it would probably be more of an AR? What's it called? These kinds of hidden games and hidden lore. Oh yeah, let me.
Not.
Okay.
What? Why not?
Because you're only 18, Mizuki. You're still a student at Sekiba High.
But I barely even go now. I graduate in a month. I hardly have any classes left.
The point is, you're still a student.
Then why did you let me join ABIS?
Because I thought you had potential as a singer.
I assume your gargantuan strength and combat ability were a factor as well.
But you're basically still an intern. You've only been training for about a month. It's way too early to put you in the field.
But 6 years ago is when the other case happened. Or started to happen, I guess. No, ended. Actually ended. She was 12 when Saito was caught. I don't understand the connections between the two games yet. Maybe we shall learn a bit more about Date, yes.
What is it?
Well, I was just wondering if he contacted you or anything.
I would have let you know right away if he did. Date was caught in that explosion 6 years ago.
And has been missing ever since. Date's body was never recovered from the scene.
What are you talking about?
Don't worry. I am positive it would take more than that to kill Kaname Date. I am certain he's at the Hot Springs district in Atami or someplace, spending his time in leisure.
Especially, I thought the true ending would be the canon ending, meaning he switched bodies with Saito, so he should be middle-aged. Rather... how to say that nicely? Well, a dude that definitely has seen some shit. He should have been in the other body, but you're showing his old body. Yeah, I was wondering too. The true ending should be the canon one, no? Which one is the ending with an explosion? Ending with an explosion. Explosion. Can't remember. Maybe. Was there an ending with an explosion? I want an explanation as to what happened. More details, not like, yep, he was caught in an explosion. Now he's missing. Which one? What timeline are we in? What parallel universe are we in? Boss, tell me. But since you are boss now, you can't be taken over by Saito, so the true ending has to be true. Maybe. In a sense, yes. But it would be hard to build a game on... What was it in the end? 6 different endings? All kind of canon and kind of not? Oh well.
If he is, I'd go down there and drown him in that boiling water myself.
I'm kind of sad that they made Mizuki similar in character to Date in a way. At least she feels very similar, and previously she felt different. I could be wrong, it could just be my imagination, but it feels like they did her character wrong so far. Okay, boss. Why are you here? Yeah,
Do
true.
you know I'm the commander of ABIS, right?
Yeah, you don't.
That's why I'm asking.
You
Isn't
don't
it a
have to
bit
be
weird
here.
For you to be at a crime scene in person.
Yeah.
This case is special. I saw
Okay.
it too, 6 years ago. The other half of the corpse.
At Studio Divita.
And the HB case is still open, even after all this time. The reputation of the whole department hangs on this case.
By HB case, she is referring to the half-body serial killings. So named because the victims' bodies were cut in two. The culprit is known as Terror. Their identity is unknown. 6 years have passed since Terror first made themselves known, but we have yet to find any promising leads.
I already know that. You don't have to explain it.
Well, I don't know that, so I do need those informations. Regarding Terror. Terror has 2 meanings. Tear as in tears? When you cry. Okay. The other tear means to rip something. The culprit of the HB case is more a reference to the letter. By adding an ER at the ending of tear, we get terror. The dude doing the tearing, yes. I didn't even think of tear. Okay. That's the problem with the English language. There are so many similar sounding words with different meaning. Sometimes even the same writing. Okay. Is the new Pokemon out already? But hi, Paisikis Trickies. During investigation, Aiba and Tama talk. Ah, okay, yeah. Tama is the other AI. Wow. Trivia and additional information will be displayed on top of the screen. Oh yeah, I saw that. I noticed. Thank you.
Yeah, I thought you'd say that.
Please, boss. I have to. This case is...
Can you not give me the puppy dog eyes? You know I'm weak to the puppy dog eyes.
Yeah, but apparently Dante went missing 6 years ago. So, yes, she had time to pick up some of his traits, but she didn't display them during the first game where she was spending time with Dante, although in the true ending we did neglect her quite a bit. Feel still sorry about that, but I don't know, it's a bit iffy so far. This is just a bonus feature, so you don't need to read it to progress the game. Yeah, I noticed, but it is fun.
Fine, but promise me one thing. Swear to me that you won't do anything dangerous or illegal, no matter what.
Yeah, I swear, I swear!
And one more thing. I am your superior. You should address me with a little more respect.
Does she sound robot-y to you as well? I don't know, she sounds strange. But yeah. I'll give it time. It might just be because I literally just played the other one. Yeah, how have you been? No stream today?
Boss man, I read you loud and clear.
Do you?
On rainy days.
I've finished gathering DNA samples. It's being sent to forensics now. I'm sure the results will be out shortly. I have a bad feeling about this, but you really want to know my name?
Yeah.
Then I'll tell you, but please don't forget it, okay?
Got it.
My name is Kagami.
Kagami, huh?
Isn't that the same name?
I'll remember that.
Are you still worried? I could ask again. No, I won't. Detective. You're?
What? You really don't know? I'm Detective Ushidera, Special Investigations Office, MPD.
I like your lip stick color.
I don't even have to ask about you. You're Mizuki Okiura, 18 years old, a high schooler attending Sekiba High, the all-girls school, right? Ah, but Okiura is your former name. You've been adopted by Date, if I remember correctly. You were at the studio when the other half of the corpse was found.
So I take it you were there too?
Yeah. Back then I was on the investigation team. Though you were 12 at the time, so I can't blame you for not remembering me. I heard you became a special agent at ABIS. That boss lady got her claws in you, huh? This little girl gets hired as an investigator. Guess they'll take anyone they can get. Times sure have changed.
ABIS is a particularly special organization.
Dude, you wanna fight? You're gonna die against Mizuki. Was the last one Kagami? As well. Depressive. You fell on a rainy day? Well, the last few days were rainy in Germany, so... It is okay. The nature needs it, so to think positive. I just hate the fact that I have to go out with my dogs during the rain.
Mizuki was hired via what might be referred to as extra-legal measures.
I should be asking you. You're the one who discovered the body, right? You were also at the studio 6 years ago when the other half was found. Quite a coincidence, don't you think?
What are you trying to say?
Why did you come here?
I got a Nile message. It said, HB Stadium. That could only be referring to the case 6 years ago, right?
The half-body serial killings.
I need to know more about that case. Changed my life. Forever. So that's why I came.
Regarding Mizuki's smartphone, if it gets reception, I can connect to any network. I can make calls and send and receive messages on Nile. Mizuki says, I don't want you to know all about my private life. Could you go a bit faster?
Haven't found anything yet, though there is something I didn't find. That's
If I leave my
particularly
eyes closed, you won't be able to see it, right,
You
Aiba?
didn't
Which
notice.
is why
Look at
she
the
still
field.
carries a
You'll see
smartphone
what I mean.
around. Oh, that's cute. But I still need the Aiba trivia to be a bit faster. Yeah, about the
Who
Nile
sent the
message.
I don't know. It was sent from an account that signed up with a fake name. Someone must have wanted me to discover the body.
Someone?
Maybe the culprit.
Why would the culprit do that to you?
I don't know.
There is one more thing we don't know. The masked woman who shot at us earlier. Who could this person of interest be? And why did she try to kill you?
For sure. Will you get the new Pokemon Scarlet or Violet? Those are the names, right? I have to be honest. I loved the open worlds one, the last big one. But when I saw they went back more to the Sword and Shield kind of gameplay, I was like, nah, don't want to get that. He said to check the field. What? Said to check the field, but what?
It's snowing, but it hasn't piled up yet.
Yeah.
By the way, Mizuki, there is something that has been bothering me.
What's this?
This is the field before law enforcement arrived. Notice anything peculiar?
No, nothing in particular.
The turf runs a considerable distance and is wet from the snow. If someone were to step on it, they would leave a trace. However,
There aren't any footprints.
indeed,
Then how did the body...
unknown. Perhaps they descended from the sky, or rose up from the ground. Or they teleported here.
Oh, for sure.
Teleported?
I was joking. Do not take it seriously.
Well, I still don't have any feel for the technological advancements of this universe. So for me, teleportation seems possible. There isn't a trace of any disturbance on the field, so how did the body get here? Do you have anything?
Oh, no. I just started investigating, really.
Useless. Aren't you cold?
Nah. The lining has heating wires in it, so I'm warm. Oh, thank you for the concern, though.
I want that jacket, give it to me.
Weird, though, isn't it? He got killed 6 years ago, but the body shows up now?
Well, the other half already showed up way earlier. played Until Dawn, and the quarry said that with the werewolves, then yes, I did. And I'm planning on getting the game in the asylum as well. Whose name I already forgot. Oh, sorry. The name I already forgot, but I know it's supposed to be released in November, I think. Or was it later this month? Yeah. But yeah, I played pretty much all games from that studio. Wasn't that important? No. She looks like your crush.
I will get the more shocking facts out of the way first. The estimated time of death is approximately 9 hours ago.
What? 9 hours ago?
It is currently 9 o'clock, so that would mean he was killed around 12.
Wait. Hold on. 6 years ago,
Hold that thought. There's more. As you can see, the body was cut in two. There are no other external wounds on the body. It appears that he was sliced in half while he was still alive.
Oof, that must suck. Did you make anything out of that crush, or did it stay a crush? So, a body that was killed 6 years ago is now apparently died 9 hours ago, 12 hours ago?
As for what was used to cut him, I am sorry, but that cannot be determined.
What do you mean?
Judging by the cross-section, it is clear that it was not a blade. It could not be a laser or pressurized water either.
Then what was it?
As I said, I do not know. The body was cut at the molecular level.
Interesting, okay.
There is hardly any blood left in the body. It could be speculated that the corpse was left with the cut section facing the ground. However, there are no traces of any blood flow on the ground. Therefore, it is clear that he was murdered at some other location.
They do love killing at another location and then dragging the body somewhere else. The series. Okay, his body was cut at molecular level. Well. Starting with college age, the age gap isn't the worst thing that can happen. So it's still a mind thing in my head. As long as they're of legal age and you have similar hobbies, similar interests, or at least something to talk about, some kind of relationship is possible. I just don't get those relationships where one is 20 and the other is 50 plus. They have such different worlds they live in. They can't really have anything to talk about. Okay, there isn't any trace yet. We already read that. Yeah, and they're mature.
Of course, ma'am. It's Jin Furroway. I don't think there's anyone in our generation who wouldn't recognize him. He was famous until he passed away. Well, even after he died.
And 6 years ago, I was part of that investigation too.
Were you at the studio by any chance?
You don't remember? We did talk for a bit.
Sorry, don't remember. You don't leave much of an impression. In a good way.
In a good way?
Ah, okay.
ABIS is a high-level organization in the police department. You do technically outrank me, ma'am.
Huh. Really? But you don't need to worry about the formalities with me.
What? For real? I can be casual with you?
Do you want to get your ass kicked?
Sorry. Sorry, ma'am.
Okay. But yeah, it doesn't necessarily mean that someone is French just because the last name originates from France. It just means that part of the family probably were French at some point in time. Okay. Should I ask his name again? I have no idea what I'm missing. And this detective... Boss doesn't... Blonde and curly hair. Oh, nice. Okay, ask his name.
Here it comes. I knew this would happen. I'll say it one more time. My name is Kagami.
How many times can I ask him?
I told you it's Kagami!
I'm sorry, I have a bad memory. I know his name already. I don't think I need to ask. Oh, come on! Okay, what am I missing?
That's definitely Jin Furue.
Yeah. The same face we saw 6 years ago at Studio Devita.
Jin was a young industrialist. He was quite famous and often made media appearances. This cannot possibly be a stranger who happens to look like him.
Maybe his twin brother?
6 years ago, Jin Furue's body was discovered in Studio Devita. And now, his left half was found here at the stadium. And yet his time of death is 12 o'clock today, which means that half his body was alive very recently.
Oh, that one hurt.
What the hell is going on? My brain is doing cartwheels trying to figure this out.
Aiba! It's been a long time.
Hold on, did I
Kind
just
of.
appear?
Yeah.
Wait, let me put my earphones in.
Can you hear me, boss?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Okay, Aiba, what are we talking about?
I looked into Jin Furue's family background. Not only did he not have a twin, but there is no record of him ever having siblings. There are no signs of him ever having been frozen. That half-body was definitely alive until just recently.
Maybe they kept him alive?
What?
I mean, the heart is in the left half of the body.
I get it. You think they might have sewn the body back together.
What?
No, there are no traces of that. And, were you two being serious? You do realize the cerebrum, brainstem, and spinal cord were completely severed in two?
Okay, well, you could still keep him alive with feeding tubes. In a very weird way. I do think it would be possible. It doesn't mean that he necessarily has to... then again... I guess I understand where she's coming from as well. He could not do anything on his own. And I'm not sure if the brain would be able to function keep the body alive, so I guess it is impossible. Okay, what is the right?
I, of course, did consider it a possibility. But both faces match perfectly. The rest depends on the DNA results.
I have no idea what's going on. But this case is definitely connected to the incident 6 years ago.
Which means the half-body case isn't over yet.
6 years ago, I was 12. I obviously wasn't in ABIS then. I wasn't part of the investigation at all. I didn't know about the case. I did see some of the what? Stop! You're too quick for me right now. Okay. I didn't know much about the case. I did see some of the investigation documents during my training, but the information there wasn't much better than the information on the internet, so I couldn't get the full picture. Okay, continue.
Hey, Aiba. How much do you know about the HB serial killings?
As you know, my knowledge of the case is about the same as yours. Due to the explosion 6 years ago, I lost all of my memories from a few days before that point. And due to poor connection, I was unable to send or retrieve any backups.
What about you, boss?
Same for me. Ryuki was the one on the case at the time. I don't know anything other than what he reported.
What about the stuff he didn't report?
I'm not a psychic. How would I know something that he didn't tell me?
I think I know which ending it is. Isn't it the ending when we see Boss killing Sojima? Saito trying to take over the body or taking over the body? But it still wouldn't make a whole lot of sense since Boss is here. Or am I connecting them wrong? There were too many endings to remember.
Aiba, where's Ryuki now?
I've determined the location from Tama's GPS. Currently, Ryuki seems to be in Golden Yokocho.
Okay, once you can move to a different area, map will be displayed on the bottom of the screen. Use map to open this map and choose a destination. Yay! Golden Yokocho! Hey? What? How? What? Or are we traveling back in time right now? Okay, we're back in time. I pretty much do not listen to K-pop in general. So... Oh? The only Korean thing I actively watch or take part in, I guess, is Korean dramas. I love them. It is so much more entertaining than most of the American stuff. So... But I do know some, at least from name. And I've listened to a few K-pop songs, but if you want to talk to K-pop, you should look for someone else. Okay, are we now... What's his name?
Hey, what's going on with you? Memory problems? Brain disorder or something? You look like you're losing it a little.
No, it's nothing.
Ryuki,
Boss
okay.
was invited here by Ma, a host from Kabuki show. Ma told her, let's go on this online show together. It looks so fun. But immediately after she showed up, she was sent a Nile message that read, Sorry, something came up.
So in other words, he flaked on her.
Boss tried to go home, but the show's staff stopped her and begged her to find a replacement.
So she called up her obedient underling, huh? How convenient.
Who stood her up? Ma. Okay.
Yeah, you remember now?
Remember? You never told me anything about this Ma guy.
Ah, so Tama told you. After I asked her not to.
She's my AI. She should tell me stuff.
Well, there's no one else available, so would you mind taking care of it?
What? Me?
I know this case could get dangerous. It might be too hot to assign to a rookie. But then again, you have a reliable partner with you.
I'll give you hands-on assistance for this investigation.
Okay, yeah, you my date replacement. Misato sounds more Japanese. Is that a band? Misato Revi? Okay.
It's Jin Furroway, no doubt about it. He was like an advisor who represented the young talent. I saw him a lot on the news online. This is so strange. Why just his right half?
Yeah, I don't know, boss.
Jin Furroway? Yes, of course I know about him. I actually follow him on Twitter. He cuts through all the BS of the modern world. He's insightful, inspiring in a way. Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that I had a bad experience. I try not to tell people my name.
Then I'll tell you instead. His name is Kagami.
Kagami, huh?
Huh? How did you know?
Oh.
Well...
What? You still haven't taken DNA samples?
Easier said than done. Most of the blood was drained from the body, so we have no choice but to take samples from the organs. Wait, hey, this is no place for a kid!
What do you mean?
I mean, you're right next to the body.
So?
So? Well, you could be traumatized for life seeing something like this.
I'm fine.
Sorry.
I've seen worse.
Anyway, you're in the way.
Fine.
Can I talk
Well,
to
there
her?
you have it.
So in other words, you don't have anything.
Mizuki.
What? Isn't it obvious? Iris is totally freaking out, so I'm helping her calm down. When are you letting me leave anyway? That other detective said you still had questions you needed to ask. So...
Thanks.
Of course. Jin Furroway, right? I've seen him online a bunch of times.
Mizuki Date, 12 years old. Her former name is Okiura, but she was adopted by my superior officer, Kaname Date. That's why I've met her a few times before.
Like the time you carried Date home on your back after he had one too many rounds.
I don't know. Not his guardian, you know. He got all giddy about taking a long vacation.
True.
He's probably at a cabaret club in Meguro right now, pouring some ponzu on that rake of chick's fat thighs.
But he's complaining. He's complaining of people not remembering his name. But at the same time, he does not remember the girl that was at the crime scene probably just months ago, traumatized because her mother was set up with an ice pick. Well, not left in its place anymore, but with one of her eyes taken out. You, Inspector Kagami, are not allowed to complain that people are not able to remember your name if you yourself can't remember the girl that was on a crime scene with you. Alright? Alright. She literally has seen too much, yes. 6th grader. Okay, yeah.
I know her name, without asking. Iris Sagan. I was introduced before the show started, and...
She was involved in the new Cyclops serial killings that happened last November. You read the reports.
Yeah, so I know enough about what happened. Mr. Date was also on that case.
Okay. If Iris is alive, it can't be the leftmost branch of the flowchart, because in 2 of them, at least one, Iris and Ota died. In the other, they were just hurt. Or at least Ota was hurt, I guess. Right side, they stay fine, so... Either 1 or 2 endings where Iris is dead. So they are out of the picture. Ah! I still can't wrap my head around which ending is canon. Moma!
His name is Moma Kumakura. He's a leader of the Kumakura gang, which is under the Ujisaki family.
I know. The Kumakuras are known for being peculiar, even among Yakuza. But why is their leader at a live-streamed quiz show?
Do you know the
Anyway, it's real fucked up. Even people in my world wouldn't kill someone so gruesomely. That bastard. Scaring Tessa like this. Whoever did this better make sure the cops get to him before I do.
Big words. Again.
Oh, you mean Shinpei?
Shinpei?
Shinpei Wagai. That's his name. He was one of our members until just recently.
Was?
Yeah, he went clean. Left the life completely.
And where is he now?
Who knows? The moment he saw the corpse, he flew out of the room, white as a sheet. He's probably puking into a toilet somewhere.
And he could leave without problems? Okay, he was just a lackey, but... as far as I know... Okay, yeah, that's mostly higher-ups that pretty much can't leave the Yakuza alive without being killed because they know too many secrets, but a lackey is probably fine-ish. Okay, Iris, what do you have to say? Are you okay? Nope.
Does she look okay to you?
That's the Mizuki I know.
Talk to the other detective. I want to go home already.
I'm sorry, Mizuki.
Teleportation.
What?
That body teleported here from a parallel world. But only half
Is
of
it
his body was
starting
able to get
again?
through. That's why he was split in half. Jeez.
Didn't she have a brain surgery and got the tumor removed? Huh. Hey, I am confusion.
We work in the same building and you don't know my name. Can't blame you though. You're new. Metro PD, major crimes. Name's Ushidera.
You mean Detective Purple Lips? Okay.
I already know all about you. No need to say it. Kurito Ryuki, 23 years old.
Why does he know more about me than I do about him? You are kind of creepy, my dude.
Due to your excellent marks, you skipped a few grades in an elite private university and graduated at 21. Afterward, you went through training at Police Academy for 15 months and were accepted into ABIS last summer. It's incredibly rare for anyone to get into ABIS without having stepped foot on a crime scene. Don't tell me you slept your way in with Boss.
Of course I didn't. I took the formal exam and Boss acknowledged my abilities.
He literally looks like he's 15. He looks younger than Mizuki in her 18-year-old state, so, I don't think Boss Mizue would be interested in him. Oh. You know, yes, it does happen. Female on male crime. But it is far less likely. And I'm sorry, but yeah, he sounded older in the beginning. But suddenly he sounds like he's 15. Same with Ota. I don't know if somehow they mess up the age of people, especially young men. 24-year-old looks and sounds and looks outfit-wise 12. He looks like he's still wearing his school uniform. It probably is his school uniform. Okay.
You mean your endurance? You're a young guy. Yeah, Boss definitely seems more into the marathons than the sprints.
What are you talking about?
Well, Ryuki, when a man and a woman love each other very much...
You don't have to explain it. I get it.
Okay, so we apparently have the opposite spiel with this pairing, where Tama is the sexually frustrated. Sorry. Gone? Can I talk now? In this case, no, definitely not. In cases that the detective is getting in. Love is definitely not involved in those. More lust. Thank you, thank you. Okay.
Unfortunately, nothing yet.
You're
HQ
useless.
still hasn't gotten any reports about the half-body being found. Hell, maybe it's never going to be found.
You might want to smoke less,
What
so...
if that body crossed over time and space to get here? It's possible, right?
No?
So, I didn't finish my sentence, did I? Tama is the sexually more frustrated older woman in this case, while Aiba was, yes, the intelligent one, but she is definitely more on the innocent side, and now Ryuki is taking the innocent side of things, and he does look and sound innocent, so... I still don't like that they have this sexual motive going on in all of their games so far. Well, we've played 2, but yes, I know it is a thing in Japan to spiel, to play with these fetishes, but still, I don't like it. And I don't have to like it. I can still like the game and hate some features, but they definitely overdid it in Date. I hope they turned it down quite a bit with Ryoki and Tama. Hopefully. Okay.
The estimated time of death was about 40 hours ago. Today is February 10th. Current time 2200, which means he died around 6 o'clock February 9th.
Yesterday morning.
There's hardly any blood left in his body. His body must have been left with his legs slightly raised and the cut side facing the ground. Blood naturally flowed out as a result, leaving the cut surprisingly clean and visible. The cut appears to have been made by something far thinner than paper.
Thinner than paper?
For example, something with 0 thickness, like a 2D surface.
There's no such...
What's more is that it doesn't seem like the connections between molecules were severed. The structure of the molecules themselves have been cut.
So this is going to be a little hard to understand. And what? So feel free to skip this if you'd like. Among scientific bonds, there is the intramolecular bond, which uses electrons to bond, and the intermolecular molecular bond, which is bonding of molecules themselves. Intramolecular bonds are stronger than intermolecular bonds. So when something is cut in half, it is usually the intermolecular bond that is severed. However, Jin Furue's body was severed at intramolecular bond, the bond level. That's it for the science part. Please continue to enjoy the main story. Yeah, I remember inter and intra. Intra is in, inter is between. I had Latin. Wow.
Fray to free?
Fray can mean battle, tatter, ravel, or strain. Free is self-explanatory.
To set free or release.
So the phrase could mean something like fight to set free.
Oh, give me that real quick. I wanna scan it now.
What's with that QR code?
Shush. Shush, I wanna scan it. I wanna see where it leads. Maybe it's probably going to be the game store page. Hopefully it works perfect. YouTube? Got them ads. Okay. I'll post the link in a second. 1 second. Copy link. Go there. And input. There you go.
The thing is, there seems to be an error in the ABIS communication system. We're having issues getting online.
What? Come on.
What? You got a problem with that?
No, not at all.
Okay. Anything else? Fight for freedom, huh?
Please, don't rush me. I'm doing the best I can.
Looks
Oh,
like he's
yeah.
just standing there to me.
Yeah.
It's all right now, because I am here! Half might! Half for all! We are full-time heroes!
Oh.
Okay, Mr. Ryuki? I feel like you aren't exactly sound of mind right now.
Ryuki can sometimes, oftentimes, get weird like this. He isn't doing
Is it true that body
well
appeared out of nowhere?
mentally.
Believe, but
Shut up. One of my jobs is to support him. Okay. Oh, what am I missing this time? Quick camera.
Wait.
What is it?
This might not be related to the case, but
Yep.
I just thought of something. Ryuki, would you mind moving closer to the body?
It definitely has a very trippy
He's
charm
missing one
to
of
it.
his back teeth.
Yes, the first molar of his upper jaw was completely removed from its root. Judging by the impression left in the gums, it looks like it was removed just recently.
It might be the start of, as I said, an AR game or whatever they are called, where you are supposed to look for clues in the real life to continue going down that rabbit hole and collecting more information. Maybe, I don't know, I'm not really in that. Why did that first Mala get?
The identity of the deceased has been confirmed through facial recognition. Jin Furroway, 49 years old, the CEO of Music Food Co. Ltd. He's also an executive at several IT firms, consultation companies, investment firms, and advertising agencies. His columns and essays are featured in various magazines and online media. He's quite a successful author.
What I'm wondering is, I seldomly stand this straight that you can literally cut me perfectly in half. I tend to lean to one side, especially if I'm just standing still, so they either got the exact right moment to cut him in half, forced him into that position, or he is, well behaved and stays straight as one should stay. I don't know.
By the way, Ryuki, there's something about the corpse's head that's been bothering me. It's
Yes.
hard to see from here, so here's the image I took earlier.
What's
Mm-hmm.
this?
It's an enlarged picture of Jin's temporal region, near the back of his head. It's hard to see because of the hair in the way, but there are signs of traumatic subcutaneous hematoma. In other words, there's bruising. I think he got hit with a blunt object.
Someone hit him from behind?
Probably. But I don't think this is a fatal wound. There's no damage to the skull or brain itself. And as you can clearly see, his cause of death was being split in half. There are no other visible wounds besides the head trauma. He must have been cut in two while he was alive.
There's trace blunt force trauma on the back of Jen's head. It seems unrelated. Okay. What else is there?
Why? Why does this keep happening? Is my name cursed or something?
Yes.
All I can do is laugh now.
I'm sorry for breaking you. That was quick, by the way. There are 3 spots for the contestants. A big monitor. Am I supposed to talk to someone? But I talk to everyone, no? It's a monitor for watching the contestants. All right, there was this TV person here. I totally forgot you were still here. Correct.
I think he introduced himself to me before the show started. His name was Andy's Kameji, I think.
That's his stage name, of course. His real name is Yoneharu Enda. He's a comedian.
I'd never heard of him before. He must not be very good.
Oh, and I suppose you can do better, asshole. What do you know about comedians? Listen, comedians are all doing their best so they can bring people joy. And
Okay, Tama, chill. Tama, chill.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I've known Tama for more than half a year now, but I still have a hard time understanding what sets her off. I had no idea that was a sensitive topic. There are multiple ways to use squid. One of which is predicting football game outcomes. Oh my god. I'm sorry. There was just this, or still is going on, thing with football in Germany during World Cups. I don't know with what animals it started. It was either a squid or something else, but they were decently correct in their predictions of the outcome of the game. So they continued that trend to find an animal that is supposed to predict the outcome of football games. She sure is, but in a way, she is right. Humor is as subjective as most things are. Yes, you can have some general rule of thumb what is supposed to be funny in a specific context. Punching up is seen as funny as long as you understand the joke. Punching down is in bad taste, and just because you don't know a comedian's name doesn't mean they are bad. I am not part of that scene, and I literally do not know. Okay, I know a few comedians, yes, but I couldn't tell you more than 3 on the out of the top of my head, from the top of my head. So yeah, just because you don't know someone doesn't mean they're bad. Sure, she could have said that more nicely, but she seems to be a fiery one. Especially, well, you haven't seen her design unless you look at the no, I chose a different one. Or did I? Can't remember which thumbnail I went for. But on one of those she should be depicted. And she does look quite fiery.
Did you really not understand what you were getting into when you agreed to this?
We arrived here right as the stream was about to begin. They made us sit in the contestant seat right away without telling us anything.
Well, the title of our show is right there.
Faith to Face, our special 6-hour live stream marathon, brought to you by Amabi TV.
We cut the stream, of course, but the cameras should have been running when that body appeared. I'm sure all of Japan, or even the world tuning in on the internet, is in shock right now.
Amabi TV is a live streaming internet service for PC and smartphone. The quiz show Faith to Face is one of the shows. It's a mildly popular show with everyday people as contestants. 2 police officers, a 12-year-old and an 18-year-old, as well as 2 Yakuza, one of which being an ex-Yakuza, yes, are everyday people? Okay.
They're being questioned by the police in the waiting room. Mr. Ryuki, aren't you with the police too?
Well, yes.
ABIS is a high-level investigation police
Are you
agency.
still out of it, Mr. Ryuki? This is Studio Devita in Minato
They
Roppongi.
don't get along well with the regular police officers and often have a hard time getting them to share information. Okay.
It's a rental studio, mostly used for live streaming, filming, that kind of thing.
I have to be honest, I don't like American comedians either.
Ryuki, I've got a connection. The QR code link. It leads
Most of
to
the
a
time.
ViewCube page.
ViewCube? You mean...
Yes, the video streaming site.
Whose account does the channel belong to?
No idea. It was registered using an alias.
Okay. Open it.
What?
I'm sorry. Can you please open it?
That's better.
Are we getting to see it now? Okay. But they seem to have knowledge of the Wadjet system since the eye is prevalent. And the Wadjet system is supposedly spread through the AI in Aiba and Tama. Are we done? Oh, thank goodness.
What's wrong, Ryuki?
Okay, he is being brainwashed. There's a... Okay, that's probably supposed to be some... No? We're gonna ask Google. Lens. I want all of it. I just want it to be translated. Yes, thank you. You get a lot of money and you'll have a lot of money. Uh-huh. Apparently. Supposedly. According to Google. Yeah. I don't think so, but maybe. I have no idea. I won't bother with this one.
Hey, are you okay?
And as for comedians, I don't know, American comedians seem to like the potty humor way too much. The last time I was in a sneak preview, which lets you watch films that are released in a few weeks early without knowing what is being shown. So you pay less and get a surprise movie out of it, I guess. And the last time I went, we were forced, well, not forced, but, well, a comedy was shown. And, oh, it was so bad. They were just, I don't know, every time it was like, yeah, and then I had to fart, and then shit flew everywhere, and I was like, oh god, stop, let me out of here, what is this? But yeah, that's why I do not like American comedians or comedy. But yeah, doesn't mean that everything is like that,
Yeah,
everyone
I'm
is like
fine.
that, but
Don't worry about
you know,
me.
overgeneralization is common. I won't scan that again. What? Okay. I still want to know if that's his real head or if that's a mask. Or what's going on with his head. Huh, okay. So we have two timelines? That was Tama, by the way. Date? Oh. Mizuki, can we talk to you? Oh, we are
Ramen.
Mizuki.
You are familiar with it?
Yeah, I've been here a bunch of times. Ryuki is supposed to be here?
I'm certain of it.
Okay, let's go in.
Yeah. Is he drunk? Yeah, okay. The menu. Okay.
Come
Let's-
on, Ryuki. Wake up.
Where's Jenny?
They're gone.
Where to?
I don't know. Maybe to the mirror world?
What?
Genny, being this man? Full name, Gen Ishiagane. I met him several times in the past when I was in Date's left eye socket.
Yeah, Genny is the owner of this fusion restaurant, Brahmin. He runs it all by himself without hiring any help. Where could he be? It's not like him to leave his customers like this. Jin Furue's other half was found. The other side of his corpse. The one we couldn't find 6 years ago. The time of his death was around 12 o'clock today. What do you think that means?
Why are you sharing that information
Answer me, Ryuki!
out
You were
in
in charge of
public?
the HB case, weren't you?
Make it a sidebar, please.
Ugh. Just what kind of dream is he having?
How should I know?
Should we try wink syncing?
Forget it. It'd just be a wasted battery.
I am wondering how they are
Ryuki,
charging up.
Please, tell me about 6 years ago. I want to know all about what happened back then. The HB case and the explosion are related. If I can solve the HB case, maybe I can figure out where he is.
I'll take a double shochu curry shot.
Ah, so the explosion happened after the incident at the TV station. Okay, so we couldn't remember that explosion even if we wanted to. Good to know. Okay.
This is futile, Mizuki. Ryuki's blood alcohol level is 0.32%. He is quite intoxicated. In fairness, the reason he's like this now is because of that incident. He had psychological issues before, but the events of the case deepened his condition. As you can see, he now spends his days drowning himself in alcohol.
So if we solve this case...
One second. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to skip that, but you're telling me they know that he has an alcohol problem and he's still part of ABIS. He didn't get any help, not in from an official psychological trained person to get him help instead of giving him Tama, which is just an AI. An AI can of course be a helper, but they will not be able to fix your mental problems. What? And you're telling me, oh, it's fine that he's drowning himself in alcohol. It is still a drug, my dudes. What? Okay, so we are supposed to heal his trauma in fixing this case. Okay. Continue.
Isn't it obvious? I'll sync with him.
Really? Okay. How did you get him here? I don't like this. Showing up the entire time. Ah, okay.
Hey!
Mizuki, I think you're wasting your time trying to talk to him.
True.
He's so soaked in alcohol, you could light his breath on fire with a match.
True. Hammer, yeah, okay. Where's boss?
Wait, you didn't see her at the stadium?
I did, but she's not back yet?
Of course not. This is Boss we're talking about. She's probably at a host club in Kabukicho, licking the salt off her third tequila shot right about now.
What is with this police investigation team and alcohol? Somebody stage an intervention. His real name is Futa Amanama, but everyone calls him Puta. I'm sure you can figure out why. Sure.
I know. I got the report. Jin Furroway's right half was found in Studio Devita 6 years ago. The other half was found at the stadium today, correct? But the corpse's estimated time of death was around 12 today. No signs of the body having been frozen. And Jin doesn't have any twins. The theory of the right and left half belonging to different people was debunked earlier too.
What do you mean?
We got the DNA results. The DNA extracted from Jin's right half 6 years ago. The base sequence was an exact match with the left half that was found. A 100% match. They definitely belong to the same person. The right half was found 6 years ago on February 10th. Today is also February 10th. What could it mean? Mizuki, do you really intend to sync with him?
Would it be a problem because he's drunk or something?
No, but what I mean is, you haven't gotten permission from Boss, have you?
Nope.
I understand how you feel, Mizuki. I'm sure you want to solve the HB case more than anyone. After all, you lost two very precious things due to that incident. Date, of course, and... your left eye. At least we didn't have to extract your eye to insert the AI ball. There was nothing left to extract.
I am glad the room was vacant. I don't do well with roommates.
Aiba looks so scared here.
Listen, you shouldn't delve too deeply into this case. I have a very bad feeling about all this.
Don't worry. Boss didn't technically give me permission to sync, but she did assign the investigation to me.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah,
There will be no turning back.
I know.
I see. Then let's get started. What happened 6 years ago? Ryuki's memories may hold the answer. Mizuki, the time limit within Somnium is 6 minutes.
6 minutes, yes.
Stay there any longer, and your consciousness will be absorbed into the subject's mind.
I got it. This isn't my first time syncing, you know.
Okay then, let's begin.
Okay, what does his Somnium look like? Okay.
I've been practicing. How's my dancing?
Yeah, looking good. Wriggling around like a freshly caught shrimp.
Oh, no. Not you too. I'm too cute to be a shrimp.
Hey, listen. Now's no time for a dance number. We have an investigation to handle.
Ah, yes. My apologies. I felt compelled.
Okay. I guess they wanted to use that song again.
Oh, Mizuki.
Since they paid for it.
Around Somnia? If you are assigned to this case, you will be syncing many times, I'm sure. Would you like a refresher?
Nah, it's fine. I've synced plenty of times already.
Well, if you do run into any issues, you can always check the manual. The manual explains syncs and Somnia comprehensively.
Thanks. Can be checked, yes,
Got
yes.
it, thanks. Alright then.
This desk and camera are from the interrogation room.
But there's no walls or ceiling. What am I supposed to do in a place this bare?
Well, before anything... Somnium scan! Activate!
Spell Ryuki's hallucination and find the truth. Ryuki is trapped by hallucinations. Help him overcome them and discover the truth. Difficulty standard. Time reduction speed normal. Interaction time normal. Retry count 3. Okay.
This layer of Ryuki's somnium appears to have 3 mental locks.
So I gotta unlock those, right?
Correct. By doing so, you can travel deeper into his psyche. The truth is found in the deepest layer.
Okay, I'll start with this room first.
Right. There isn't much to interact with, but there must be a way to continue. A folding chair. Same as the kind in the interrogation room.
Sit.
Try sitting on it.
There. Oh, what?
Ryuki!
Mizuki, now is your chance to question him.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, thanks. Slap him like tell.
Ryuki, I am sure your mother, watching you from heaven, doesn't want to see you like this. Just let it all out. It will make you feel better.
This isn't working. We need to ask him more directly.
Don't make your mother cry, Ryuki! You can atone for your sins. And when we are done here, we can visit her grave. How does that sound?
I think you're enjoying this way too much.
Okay, slap him awake.
Mizuki, you cannot get away with this just because you're a member of law enforcement. According to criminal law entry 195,
where
special
is my
civil
slap?
assault, you can be punished for abuse of authority.
Chill, we're in a dream. It's fine.
Well, at this rate, we won't get anything out of him. Wake up!
Thank you.
Fine. Screw it! Guess I'll just do what has to be done.
Aiba, that's enough! You're violating criminal law entry 195.
Think he's dead now.
Ryuki, can you tell me what you know about the HB case?
Why do you keep making me remember? Damn it. Damn it. I was so close to finally forgetting. Please. Stop!
Aiba? Aiba, you okay?
Yeah, it just got really bright. What was that explosion?
That blue thing. Is it an eyeball?
Is that Tama? Okay.
Ryuki, do you know the culprit?
Do I?
What is this? Wait, it's a reverse sync. What? Ryuki's consciousness is flowing into your brain, Mizuki.
Mm-hmm. We in Dante's home? Tama, hi!
Huh? This is...
Mr. Date's house.
What? 25 eyeballs gained. Okay. Oh, okay. They're using the Japanese kanji to hide the information that we are not yet supposed to be able to see.
What is
'Cause-
this? Soup?
The culprit's name
I know. What? Okay,
I don't know, I don't know, I don't know.
Am I supposed to? Okay. Was I supposed to answer Kaname Date?
We've defended against Ryuki's consciousness.
So is everything okay?
It should be.
Since Saito wouldn't
but
have
it is
fit
peculiar. Usually, the sinker goes into the subject's mind. But for some reason, the subject's consciousness was able to slip into your mind. But you should be fine now. We have blocked the route of intrusion. We are reconnecting to Ryuki's mind via another path.
That's good. But why did that happen?
Where are we now? Ah. Okay. Are we gonna figure out the name?
This place is...
It's the cathedral.
Oh, so this is what you were talking about.
Hey, is that rubble?
It appears as though the collapse was halted halfway through.
Oh,
there
it's
he is.
Ryuki.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He really is broken.
Let's go.
Wait, Mizuki. You can only remain insomnia for 6 minutes, 360 seconds. For some reason or another, the passage of time in the interrogation room was slower. But that is not the case now.
You need me to find the info within 6 minutes, right? I got it.
While I remain still, time almost stops. But time progresses when I am in motion.
That's the system that Pewter came up with, right? I swear that Pewter is like a tech god. Thank you, ex-con!
That's an interesting way to compliment someone.
Oh, right, yeah, he was
Anyway, if
locked
you are
up.
stuck, simply stop moving and observe your surroundings. Look at the map and try to get a hold of the situation. Understood?
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. Go ahead and check that don't display this message again box.
I don't have that function.
Okay, there was something like an eyeball.
What's this? Oh, we're surrounded.
The rubble turned into a hand. Ryuki's dream sure is creepy.
Darn. We cannot get through. We need to find a way out of here.
Eyeball.
It's a torch. It's on fire.
Breathe in, breathe out. What?
Wow.
I could do well as a street performer.
That looks fun. I'm gonna try that at home.
Please don't.
I'm kidding. Blowing it out won't work.
Okay. Ryuki's dream is trapped by the shadows. The shadows are blank. Key found.
Mizuki, I have obtained a key.
What's that?
A key is a new function that Pewter came up with. It uses an algorithm to clarify the rules of a Somnium world or the sync subject's psyche.
In other words, it tells you how the dream works?
Correct.
Damn, we can do that now? Pewter's legit.
The sync system has evolved greatly.
The key can help with unlocking mental locks and better understanding the subject. By searching more, the key will be updated and information accumulated.
So the more I search, the more hints I get.
A key is clarification of a Somnium's rules. At the start of a sync, it is hidden, but they open as you inspect things. Okay. Keys are crucial to reach of the depth of the Somnia. When stuck, try checking them. In the lock info, you can find the objective, depth, and keys. Okay. If you say so. This one?
Brazier. I can interact with this for whatever reason.
Breathe out. Nothing
It is
happened.
not getting bigger or smaller.
Blowing on it didn't make it waver either.
Is this fire real?
The shadows are always missing a single aspect. And that's supposed to help me out?
It's a torch.
Breathe in.
Breathe in what?
The torch, duh.
What do you mean, duh? That wasn't an obvious answer.
I want you to extinguish it by sucking in with your nose.
I have never heard of such a thing.
You'll never know till you try.
Fine.
Ah! I had a feeling that wouldn't work.
Sad.
It's a torch. It's a normal torch. I can feel the heat of the fire. There is nothing different.
Oh, I see.
Mizuki, you have 5 minutes left.
A brazier. It looks like a normal brazier.
Touch it.
No.
Please, come on. Just the tip, please.
Okay then. Hot! Or not?
So it's fire that's not hot?
This fire must have shadow traits.
Shadow traits?
Different properties from the real world. For example, consider fire that is not hot. It is as though it is missing a property that it has in the real world. These shadows are usually heavily affected by the nature of dreams, so we might not extinguish this fire in the usual predictable fashion.
Okay,
A
and
brazier.
that helps me.
If this brazier is a shadow, we can't extinguish it in the normal way.
Let's try something that doesn't normally extinguish fires.
All right, suck in really hard.
I do have amazing suction.
Amazing suction! Bravo! Marvelous!
Huh? Deja vu?
Looks like the shadow traits were the key after all.
Okay.
That rubble there. Is that lower than before?
Do we have another time limit?
If we do, we cannot be wasting time. All right, let's chase after Ryuki. If you get lost, use the map.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, it's still torture. Thought it was an eyeball.
Hey, Ryuki.
It's not my fault. Please forgive me. Forgive me! Damn it!
We're trapped in this space again.
But if we get rid of something with the shadow trait, maybe we can get out.
Ryuki is. He's still holding on to and... Okay, he's holding two things. Brandy?
You have 4 minutes remaining.
Evolver.
It's a bottle of brandy.
Puke it out. Ooh, that takes a lot of my time.
It looks like a normal brandy bottle.
Is this Ryuki's favorite drink?
Yes. I've seen Ryuki drink this brand before. Ryuki was drinking right before the sink, which is probably why it showed up in his dream.
He's just a drunkard.
I do think Ryuki has a reliance on alcohol. Though it is all mental, it is not easy to overcome such an addiction. You don't have to sympathize with him, but you should at least understand.
I see.
Yeah, maybe get him help.
I got a timey.
You know what a timey is, don't you?
Yes.
It's like a useful item that changes the flow of time, right?
For the most part. Timey is a material capable of modifying the way the brain processes
I
time.
thought I
Using
said
this,
I
you can
don't
slow
need
down
the
or speed
tutorial.
up time in the Somnium world.
I invented it.
Thanks, Pewter.
Go, Pewter.
You cannot hold on to too many at a time, so be sure to use them as they come. It's Brandy.
Okay.
Why do you want me to puke?
I thought it might help you remember when Ryuki puked.
I can try.
So, anything?
No. Though I am starting to taste something sour.
Aiba, you can taste sour?
Anyway, this is pointless. I do not want to keep trying.
I'm sorry. I thought... Okay, on to his regrets and...
It's Brandy. If you say so.
Wow, that's how you're gonna drink it?
Woo! Oh, I'm feeling good. It's me, Aiba.
You okay?
Mizuki, can you pet me?
Pet you?
Pet me! Pet me till I explode!
Aiba's bugging out.
If you don't pet me, I'm going to self-destruct. Okay. 3, 2, 1...
Aiba, you're scaring me. Get a hold of yourself.
My head hurts. Stop yelling.
That was
Jeez.
quick.
I should have never told you to do that.
Okay, Ryuki is burdened by what happened in the past. He's still holding on to his regret and...
An evolver is floating.
Shoot yourself. Shoot Ryuki. What?
It's an evolver. Standard issue for ABIS members.
Is it Ryuki's?
Unless there is a special request. All members are issued the same firearm, so we cannot tell. But there is one thing I notice.
What is it?
I do not feel any electromagnetic forces. The evolver utilizes electromagnetism, so it should be emitting electromagnetic waves.
Oh, maybe it's one of those shadow trait things.
Perhaps. It's an evolver.
Shoot Ryuki?
Are you sure? This might have ill effects on Ryuki's mind.
It's fine.
You should take this a little more seriously. My apologies, Ryuki. I have no choice.
Huh. It didn't hit?
It went through.
I guess there's no point shooting Ryuki.
And is in denial. Okay.
It's an evil. Which method do you want to try? Inside the mouth, below the chin, or on the temple?
You don't have any second thoughts about this?
I do. But my job is to support you, Mizuki. Above all else, I believe in and obey your orders.
I see. Thanks. In that case, can you ignore my last command? What the? Aiba! Aiba!
Oops.
It was a blank. My ears are ringing.
Jeez. Your nose and ears have been through a lot today, huh?
I have other holes. I'll be fine.
What were you planning on using the other holes for?
Okay.
It appears obeying your command was the right thing to do. Good job, Mizuki. Well done.
Oh, yeah. Glad it worked.
Ryuki!
Damn it! Damn it! It's no use. Me dying isn't gonna fix anything!
Are these feet?
I can't die yet. I'll carry this forever!
Kid
Let's chase
Ryuki.
after Ryuki.
3 minutes left. You can do this.
I shall try, I guess.
This again.
But now we know what to do. We need to find the thing with shadow traits and break it, right?
Yes, most likely. But it looks like we can only interact with Ryuki. Hey, Ryuki.
I can't forget about what I did. I have no future.
Hey, Ryuki.
I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. I'm really sorry. I have to live with this for the rest of my life.
Ryuki.
I did nothing wrong. I forgot it all. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my days.
He sounds a bit unhinged here.
His face irritates me, but it is the usual Ryuki.
But Ryuki doesn't usually look this... happy.
Huh. He doesn't have a shadow.
No shadow. That means this Ryuki is...
Yes. It could be the shadow trait we are looking for.
Do the others have shadows? I'll be sure.
Good timing. I was getting annoyed.
Oh, you seem enthusiastic about this.
Get a hold of yourself! Huh?
Didn't connect.
Sad.
This Ryuki doesn't have a shadow. And something's weird about how positive he is.
That must be the shadow trait.
So we should do the opposite of what he wants.
Yes, the don't encourage the psychotic breakdown plan.
Ota would probably love the praise, but this is Ryuki, the honor student we're talking about here.
Ryuki, you're doing well. Just forget it all. You did nothing wrong. No one's going to resent you. Boss and everyone else accepts you. Just rest. Take some time off. Enjoy yourself.
No! That's not... Stop! It's all my fault! Which is why I needed to do something!
What did you do?
All right, our plan worked.
No, 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 no! No forgiveness! No mercy! Never! Never!
Ouch. Get this guy some help.
The fire. There's no going back.
What is Ryuki holding on to that's hurting him like this?
I'm supposed to go here?
Hey, this police ID is...
Date's?
thoughts. I'm sorry. I didn't think this would happen.
You're gonna solve everything. Everything.
Blood.
Let's get out of here, Mizuki.
That was cryptic. Dispossessed. Ryuki Chapter 0. That's the recap music. What's going on? Hello? Ah, okay, I'm supposed to... Oops. But yeah. But I still don't like the fact that... worried about life? I guess. Tama's room. This is Tama's room. You can communicate with Tama, ask for life advice, or dress her in different clothes. Okay, an experienced AI will give you advice.
Worried about relationships?
No.
Worried about money?
That too.
Yes. Not enough money?
My income is quite low.
You're messing around, right? It's all the same.
Is it?
The old man at ABIS works and sleeps in the office. In order to save money, he brings his own lunches. He can't even buy a new chair when it breaks. He's still using a 5-year-old smartphone.
So? As long as it
He wears
works.
the Superior's hand-me-downs. Isn't it pitiful?
I don't think I have any clothes for you though. Oh, that's the what the eyeballs are for, okay. Yeah. Can I?
It's fine. Dress me. Yeah.
Okay. Whatever. But yeah, they do depict him weirdly, I don't know. I still have to warm up to this game for sure. What? I can't choose my save slot? Sad. But I went into this with too much energy and now I have no energy left. What I'm wondering is, they hinted at, yes, he got into ABIS very quickly and he was only there for a short amount of time, but he was part of that investigation team for at least half a year. At least I think they said something like that. Meaning he for sure has seen some gruesome scenes in his line of work. Why would he have a mental breakdown after some explosion? I don't get it. Unless he is in some way, shape or form, or at least feels like he is involved in that, or is responsible for it, and that is why it happened. But we for sure need more information, and we probably will get some. We will need the culprit's name, and I think it is Kaname Date. It was literally the only way, name that would fit into the shown slots when they asked for the culprit's name. But I don't see the connection yet, and I have to be honest, I would have loved to see the interconnection between the two cases. See what happened in between. It was more like, well, we solved that case, and right after, Kaname Date disappeared, and now we're looking for him. Oh, and there was this case about a corpse that was cut in half. I would have loved if they went for a cut, said, alright, let's use different characters. They did get a new character, but they also involved Mizuki, so I'll definitely continue playing. I want to know more, but so far, yeah, they do love the 6 years apart thing. So far, I definitely need more background info on what is happening. Way more so than in the first game. They kept it way more cryptic, and in the first game it was pretty obvious what was going on, at least main plotline wise. In this one, I'm not sure. Oh well. Speculations won't get me anywhere, so we shall see tomorrow. Although I'll be working tomorrow. It depends on how fit I am, as always, if I'm going to stream tomorrow. But regardless, I'll see you next time. Thank you for stopping by, Erika, and everyone else as well, of course. And take care. Bye bye.